welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. This is going to be a reading for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, and Rising positions for the week of August the 9th to the 15th. Let's get started and see what messages we have for Aquarius for their upcoming week starting August the 9th. If this reading resonates for you, please leave me a comment and let me know. And don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps get the video circulating so other people can see it too. Okay, thank you so much. Let's see what messages we have here for Aquarius this week. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, and we've got the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So Aquarius is moody. Aquarius is feeling a little moody this week, and their desire for authenticity is sort of being challenged by their desire to get something happening. Okay, there is something Aquarius wants to sort of get moving. They're feeling like they have experienced a transformation here. I think Aquariuses have turned a corner. All the readings up until recently for Aquarius have sort of suggested that they've been having a difficult time sort of letting something go and stepping into their new path, their next path. And it looks to me here like Aquariuses may have turned a corner this week. Something driving your reading is the Death card. So there could be some Scorpio energy around you right now. You are starting this new chapter. This rebirth is beginning for you this week. It's really kicking into high gear here for you. Top of mind for you is whether or not this emotional transformation is going to bring about, a new sense of emotional dimension. You're starting to feel things differently, Aquarius. You're starting to be more tapped into your emotions. And it's interesting. You really want to get something created with this new energy that you're feeling. And you want to face everything that is causing a problem for you right now. But the only issue is that it's like by facing all of this stuff, you could be revealing to the world your authentic self. And it's almost like you're not sure yet about that. You're not sure if it's time to open your cup to the world and say, hey, everyone, look who I am. But that's the issue, is that you feel this desire to face challenges and create movement, and you have all this confidence, but it's like that level of confidence is almost creating an obstacle for you because you're not sure how to talk about who you are right now. You're not sure. You're not sure who to trust around you. You're not sure how to express the journey that you've just sort of gone through. I feel like you feel like there are two paths ahead and you don't know which one to choose right now, Aquarius. Things have really shifted for you though. It's like your desire to be your authentic self has awoken in you. There has been an awakening here where you are getting some clarity on who you are. And you're starting to wonder about some of the relationships around you, some of the key relationships around you, and whether or not you can trust these people. And emotionally, you're, like I said when I started, you're feeling a bit moody about this. You're feeling moody and you're feeling like, I know I'm at the end of this and I don't know how to make it clear to people that I am no longer who they thought I was and who I thought I was. It's like you've changed. Aquarius has changed, and Aquarius is sitting in a place right now where everything is up for interpretation. It seems like what's up was, what's down was up, what's up is down, what's dark is light. Everything seems so different to you right now, Aquarius, and it's like you're not sure how to create things, but it's not time yet. It's not time yet for you to create. It's almost like it's time for you to just focus on being authentic and figuring it out. Who are you right now, Aquarius? And it's interesting because this Seven of Swords represents Aquarius in tarot. So it's like you're stepping into the authentic version of yourself. And so it's not time to act this week. This is not the week to generate change. This is not the week to generate change. This is the week to be patient and allow divine timing to unfold things on the timing of divine timing. Do you know what I mean? Like, this isn't the week to be forcing things. You are going to have to make a decision soon, but it's not now. Right now, I think you need to just focus on being authentic and potentially examining the relationships around you. That's probably the focus you need to have this week, because you really feel like there could be people around you that are competing with you or not serving you. Like, that you need to see. This is another 7 here. You got the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. It's almost like authenticity is the name of the game this week, because you've transformed. You've become a different person. You've stepped into the next chapter of who you are, Aquarius, and that's the focus this week. Not how to generate change and how to move mountains. That's not this week. That's not the week for it. This is the week of you getting closer to you. You've recently gone through developing something, but it didn't really come all the way through, because again, I don't think it's time for that. I think what it's time for is inner reflection on this transformation and the people in your life, and whether or not certain virtues are still part of your identity. This is Libra energy, more air energy for you, Aquarius. So you're starting to really think about, in light of this transformation and you becoming a different person, it's like I see these as related, and they're both Libra, but they're related to me in the sense of, like, you're going to have to weigh things out in a new way under this new perspective that you have. And it's interesting, your whole sense of judgment is in reverse here, which is like your inner story is now no longer about needing to receive news or needing the other people to tell you. It's like you're going to decide. You're going to decide what is virtuous and what's not virtuous. You're not going to wait for someone to give you a verdict. You're going to decide. So I don't think it's the week to take action on something. I think this is going to be a very introspective week where you start to really turn the lens inwards. See, the Ace of Rods on the continuing with the cards on the bottom of the deck here is pointing towards you. The rod is not pointing outwards to the sky. When it's in reverse, it's pointing right back at you, Aquarius, which says that right now you've got to put the lens on you, because you've transformed. I really think that you have become a new person. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what final messages we have from the Spirit here. We got leadership and 2 others flying out. We got leadership, action, and healing chaos. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, when I look at this action card, to me, I don't think this is the time for action. My feeling on this is that it's time for reflection, not action. I see that the desire for action is actually holding you back from being authentic. And that your leadership skills, you need to think about this. You need to think about how you're going to step into this authenticity. It's not the time for action. There is some healing that needs to go on first. There's some reflection. That's the other thing that's different about reflection and overthinking, is that when you reflect on something, you can heal from it. You can look at it and heal. When you overthink something because you're sort of coming from the perspective of fear, there's no healing possible from the fear, right? We got to heal the fear to heal. The fear is often the issue that needs healing. So I'm sticking to my intuition here for you, Aquarius. I don't think it's the week to act. I think it's the week to reflect on your true authentic self and to be a leader. To decide how you're going to step into this new role of being a leader before you start acting. It's not the time to act. I feel very sure of that for you, Aquarius. I think it's the time for you to be very introspective about relationships, especially the relationships that are close to you, as reflected in the Three of Cups, which is in reverse, which says to me that you're already thinking some of these relationships are not as you think they are. And then the Seven of Wands is really a time where you need to look at the relationships that you have sort of publicly. You know, like the public you has relationships that are even with people that aren't close to you, but just like the way the public sees you. I think there are some things in these areas that need your attention this week, Aquarius, and that action is for later. This action card for me is solidifying that that it's not the week to act. I wouldn't want to act in those waves, would you? This is not the water to be stepping into and being a boss, right? This is a time to know when to act and a time to know when not to act, and to be a leader. To be a leader when it is time to act. Interesting. I'm going with reflective on this, Aquarius. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. If this has resonated for you and you would like a personal reading, my email is in the description below. And as always, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and watching. And we will see you again real soon for another reading. Sending you lots of love and light, my friends.